Hello and welcome to NDTV. I am Ankit Tyagi. Tensions are high in Manipur as fresh gunfight erupts between the security forces and the militants. The gunfight has erupted in Sekmai and Kutruk areas. Militants have fired several rounds of mortar. Remember, this happened after 10 militants have been eliminated by the security forces after they tried to attack a police post in Jiribam area of Manipur.
As we speak, there is a fresh attack which is happening in particularly around the Imphal Valley region in Sekmai and Kotruk. Both the areas had been epicenter of violence in several stages over the past 1 year. And as you pointed out, the mortar has landed in a village, although we are unsure whether there have been any casualties or injuries. But this afternoon, around 3 p.m., in Jiribam district, near a police station, there was a CRPF outpost, and Manipur police has now said in an official statement that a group of suspected militants they raided the area. They had put some houses on fire, and they were firing, and the security forces retaliated. And in that firefight, at least 10 suspected militants have lost their lives. They've died. They've been gunned down. And one CRPF Jawan has been seriously injured. He has been evacuated to the Silchar Medical College in southern Assam. Remember, Jiribam is a border town of Manipur bordering Assam. And Jiribam had been the epicenter of violence in September this year. But in the last 1 year, 1 month or so, there was a bit of peace and calm. But again, violence has erupted in Jiribam. 2 days back, a lady from Mar community, which is a tribal community, was shot, and she was killed by setting her ablaze. The blame was on the valley-based militant groups, and now it seems that this incident has taken place. Several, a huge cache of arms and ammunition have been recovered. So therefore, Manipur once again is witnessing an escalation in violence.
Okay.
In the last 1 year, there have been several times when this kind of escalations have taken place, and this time it seems again in the fringe areas between the valley and the hill region, the pocket is dominated by the Kuki community, and the valley region dominated by the Metis. There are this kind of attacks which are taking place.
The Kerala government has suspended IAS officers K. Gopalakrishnan and N. Prasanth for violation of discipline. In fact, Gopalakrishnan was suspended for creating religion-based WhatsApp groups. Action was taken against Prasanth for criticizing senior officer. Though Gopalakrishnan maintained his mobile phones were hacked and 11 WhatsApp groups were formed from his WhatsApp account without his knowledge. A preliminary inquiry by the police did not find any evidence of hacking. Meanwhile, a Congress-BJP war has erupted over advertisements ahead of the assembly elections in Maharashtra and Jharkhand. Prime Minister Modi's catchphrase "Ek hai to safe" has now been turned into a full-blown poll campaign by the BJP. Newspaper ads have been, in fact, taken out in newspapers of Maharashtra. The Congress has called this a communal attempt.
हम एक रहेंगे तो सेफ रहेंगे.
Prime Minister's catchphrase used in his campaign both in Maharashtra and Jharkhand now turned into a poll campaign by the BJP. BJP has amplified Prime Minister Modi's election slogan with a full-fledged ad campaign across newspapers in Maharashtra. This comes just days after BJP star campaigner and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's remarks on "Batenge to Katenge," which was supposed to be a counter to Congress's push for caste census. Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge questioned the need for using such a slogan, asking who in the country feels threatened to warrant this message. He alleged the real threat to the nation comes from the BJP and the RSS.
बटेंगे तो कटेंगे. भाई कैसा कौन बटेंगे? देश तो एक है और यहाँ एकता से सब लोग रह रहे हैं. तो किनको आप बोल रहे हैं बटेंगे तो कटेंगे? मैं पूछता हूं कोई बीजेपी में, आरएसएस में कोई जान दिया है देश के लिए? अरे तुमने तो जान लिए हैं, बीजेपी वाले जान तो दिया नहीं देश के लिए।
Caste war is front and center as Maharashtra and Jharkhand go to polls. This after the Lok Sabha elections saw Congress pitch both the caste census as well as save the constitution. Some analysts believe that this also won the India bloc some dividends in Maharashtra.
Taking the ad war a step ahead, BJP targeted the Congress on its old advertisement. Going back in history, BJP has flagged the Congress ad dating back to 1984, alleging it exposes the doublespeak of the Congress party on the caste census issue.
फूट डालो और राज करो तो कांग्रेस की नीति रही है। अभी जो इन्वेस्टमेंट का विषय था कि इन्वेस्टमेंट इधर उधर चला गया महाराष्ट्र से, ये फूट डालो राज करो की नीति का ही तो अंग है। फूट डालो और राज करो, ये कांग्रेस की नीति रही है और उसको ही राहुल गांधी जी अपना रहे हैं। लेकिन जनता समझ चुकी है, जनता सबक सिखाएगी कांग्रेस को इन चुनाव में भी।
BJP even approached the Election Commission, charging Congress of divisive campaign.
राहुल गांधी इससे परेशान हो गए, त्रस्त हो गए, इसे अनर्गल विलाप करना शुरू कर दी कि संविधान खतरे में है, संविधान की धज्जियां उड़ाई जा रही है। गुजरात और महाराष्ट्र में आपस में मतभेद डालना चाह रहे हैं। इलेक्शन कमीशन ने बार बार कहा शब्दों के साथ कि देखो आप झूठ मत बोलो, अभी संविधान खतरे में, उसको मत बोलो। क्लियर राहुल गांधी को बोला गया और खड़गे को बोला गया, फिर भी उसके बारे में बोल रहे। हमने कहा कि उस पर कठोर कार्रवाई करो साहब, ऐसे मानने वाले नहीं है।
It's a bitter war of words with each side blaming each other for playing divisive politics. While Bharatiya Janata Party has thrown its ad campaign amplifying PM Modi's united call, on the other side it is India bloc led by the Congress party who continues to go ahead with its caste census pitch. On which side the voters will remain is an open question. With Anuj in Mumbai, this is Aishwarya Jain for NDTV in Delhi.
Meanwhile, it was a day of a complaint and counter-complaint by the BJP and the Congress at the Election Commission. The first complaint was filed by the Congress party on the BJP's communal ads, accusing the BJP of posting misleading advertisement on social media that contained false information about the leaders of the JMM, Congress and the RJD. While the BJP has written to the Election Commission seeking FIR against Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge for what they call lies against BJP and its ideological mentor, the RSS.
Well, it has just become a norm before every elections. Both Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress delegation today reached out at the Election Commission of India. It was first the Bharatiya Janata Party 5-member delegation which was headed by Union Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal, who met the Chief Election Commissioner today and submitted a 10-page memorandum against Mallikarjun Kharge, Congress President and Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi, for making remarks in the states of Maharashtra and Jharkhand. Specifically to Rahul Gandhi, it was two important points that the Bharatiya Janata Party had mentioned in its memorandum to the Election Commission of India. Number one, about the FDI. The Bharatiya Janata Party has stated that it is the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi who wanted to spread lies, because what Rahul Gandhi has been saying is that all the investment and FDI worth rupees 70,000 crores, more than that, had been shifted from Maharashtra to Gujarat, a BJP-ruled state, at a time when there was Uddhav Thackeray government in the state of Maharashtra. But according to BJP, this is a pure lie, and it is the Maharashtra which have got the maximum benefit of the FDI in terms of investments, and therefore the BJP has demanded the Election Commission of India to reprimand Mr. Rahul Gandhi over his remarks and to stop him for making further such statements.
Campaigning for the first phase of elections in Jharkhand ended on Monday with Home Minister Amit Shah making a big promise, saying if they come to power, they will ensure no tribal land goes to the infiltrators. Meanwhile, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge hit out at the Prime Minister and the UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath for his comments, butting it to cutting it.
Campaign campaigning falling silent for the first phase of Jharkhand polls at stake of 43 assembly seats. JMM released its manifesto 6 days after the joint India Bloc manifesto, promising 27% quota for backward castes, 28% for SC/STs and 12% for Dalits, and an assured income of 1 lakh rupees for poor families.
और हमारा संकल्प है, फिर से संजय यादव जी को याद दिलाइए, सरकार बनाइए, 5 साल के अंदर आपके खाते में 1-1 लाख रुपया भेजने का हमका वादा है।
Political heavyweights led by Union Home Minister Amit Shah as well as Chief Ministers of UP and Assam went on a campaign blitzkrieg in the state. As Phase 1 campaigning ended, Amit Shah pitched for a committee against infiltrators and a legislation to ban land transfer.
आदिवासी क्षेत्र में आबादी कम होती जा रही है, घुसपैठिए घुस रहे हैं, हमारी बच्चियों से शादी रचाकर जमीन हड़पने का कार्यक्रम चल रहा है, ये रोकना चाहिए या नहीं रोकना चाहिए?
Addressing a rally in Chhatarpur, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge made a scathing attack on Prime Minister Modi for harboring what he described as divisive forces like Assam and UP Chief Ministers.
जो लोग समाज को बांटे हैं पहले से, आप फिर वही बात करते हैं। वो हमारे साधु महाराज है, क्या नाम उनका, योगी आदित्यनाथ, वो तो ऊपर से साधुओं का वेश पहनते हैं। अबे मुख में राम और बगल में छुरी कितने दिन चलाएंगे कि ऐसे लोग बीजेपी में हैं।
With first phase of election on 13th of November, both India Bloc and NDA are trying to secure victory in this critical first phase of Jharkhand election, playing up the issue of infiltration and tribals to woo the voters. In Ranchi, this is Prabhakar Kumar for NDTV.
Meanwhile, NDTV is on the ground tracking the pulse of the election in Maharashtra. Marish Akil caught up with the farmers in the Nagpur region. Take a look at what they have said.
विदर्भ के बारे में हमेशा कहा जाता था कि यहाँ पे फार्मर्स सुसाइड्स बहुत होते हैं, इसीलिए ये पूरा क्षेत्र, ये पूरा इलाका इसी के लिए जाना जाता है या बदनाम है, जो बोलिए। तो ये जो आपने किया है, इससे क्या फ़र्क पड़ रहा है?
इससे हमारे यहाँ पे जो किसान है, हम मोस्टली ऑयल सीड्स, पल्सेस और कॉटन में काम करते हैं। तो हमारी ये जो इम्पोर्टेंट क्रॉप है, इन क्रॉप को बेचना यानी मार्केटिंग हमारा सबसे बड़ी समस्या है। तो मार्केटिंग संबंधित जैसे हम लोग एपीएमसी में माल ले जाते हैं तो 1.5% दलाली लगती है पहला। दूसरा, अगर हमें जल्दी पेमेंट चाहिए होती है तो 1 से 1.5 रुपये उसमें भी कटता है, 1.5 + 1.5 3 रुपया हो गया। और तीसरा, अगर हम सोचे तो हमारे एरिया में कंपटीशन नहीं था, नंबर ऑफ़ ट्रेडर्स या नंबर ऑफ़ प्रोसेसर्स कम थे, इसलिए जो रियलाइजेशन था प्राइजेस का वो ऑलमोस्ट 4 से 5% नीचे था अच्छी मंडी से। ये तीसरी प्रॉब्लम। और चौथा प्रॉब्लम था पेमेंट रिलेटेड इशू। पेमेंट अगर आज माल बेचो तो हमें जो पेमेंट रियलाइजेशन होता था वह 21 दिन या 25 दिन के बाद में होता था, यानी ऑलमोस्ट महीना लगता था, बराबर है। तो ये 4-5 प्रॉब्लम पर काम करने के लिए हम लोगों ने कंपनी की शुरुआत की।
एक फार्मर से शुरू हुआ और आज कितने फार्मर?
आज लास्ट ईयर की बात करें हम तो हमारे को 8,500 किसानों ने उनका उत्पाद हमें दिया था लास्ट ईयर।
ना मैम, सुसाइड रेट तो कम नहीं हुआ है, वैसे ये फैक्ट्री की जो वजह से अगर बोलना है तो वो नहीं हुआ, लेकिन जो कंडीशन है, फार्मर कंडीशन जो है पहले से अच्छा हो गया, आज वो बेहतर हो गया, किसानों को अच्छा प्रॉफिट मिलने लगा है।
सिर्फ बताने के लिए है, चुनाव आएंगे तो किसान को वो करेंगे, ये करेंगे, और बाद में जब चुनाव जीत जाएंगे उस टाइम कुछ नहीं करेंगे। ये 2000 लो, ये महिला को लाड़की बहन दो, वो दो, कुछ नहीं करेंगे, कुछ भी नहीं करेंगे।
नहीं तो लेकिन लाड़की बहन से तो महिलाएं खुश हैं।
नहीं, क्यों नहीं खुश नहीं है? सरकार ने तेल के भाव बढ़ा दिए, जो अब खाने की चीजें हैं उनके सबके भाव बढ़ा दिए। वो हमसे ही निकाल रहे हो पैसे, 1500 दे रहे हैं और हमसे ही निकाल रहे, क्या फायदा फिर?
जो महिला किसान है उनकी समस्या क्या है? किस इशू पे वोट करेंगी? उनका सबसे बड़ा कंसर्न क्या है? कौन बोलेगा? दीदी बोलेगी?
हमें तो क्या लगता है कि सिर्फ ने के हमारे माल को भाव चाहिए और कुछ नहीं। क्या जो देना है 10,000 पर क्विंटल कापूस, 5,000 ऐसे अलाउंस कर देना चाहिए सरकार ने कि नहीं, सरकार ये परमानेंट भाव रहेगा, नहीं कम होगा नहीं ज़्यादा होगा। ऐसे करेंगे तो किसान लोगों की थोड़े फायदा होगा, नहीं तो किसान सिर्फ बोलने के लिए बोलेंगे कि हम ये करेंगे वो करेंगे, बाद में कुछ नहीं करेंगे तो श्री का जाए, किसान तो मर ही जाएगा।
Marish Shakil also caught up with women entrepreneurs in Nagpur.
The startup culture seems to be catching up with women as well. And in Nagpur, I have 3 very fascinating women who are all startup owners. They started their startups at different years, but they have success stories to share. So let's get their stories. So let me start with you, Dhanushree. How has the journey been as a startup owner?
Oh, as a startup owner, it has taught me a lot of things actually. I was into working before this, and now after being into entrepreneurship, it has brought out the better version of my behavior and everything. I started in 2018. It's actually the pet industry is growing right now in such a way. It's a gold mine that I am kind of sitting on. So I need to dig in deep for it.
As someone who is into the farming sector, what are the challenges?
Many challenges, because in agriculture sector there are very few ladies working in this sector, so we have to face many challenges regarding marketing. Then if you want to hire a woman-led startup team, then the security comes first, then marketing also challenge, fundraising, even when the crop is ready, but there are so many natural calamities that our many times our demo plots are lost. So even in field testing, it takes around 3 to 4 years. So it takes lot of time in agriculture sector to get established ourselves as an founder of Saptaranga Research and Organic Private Limited.
Being a woman in, again, a very, very unique sector, which is metallic and ceramic.
Yeah, basically being a researcher, it was a dream for me all the time to make some venture out of it. Because many times you see that, yes, researchers are there into the lab only. It never come to land. It rarely happens. So that was my dream. So this is what a venture out of my research. And definitely this is B2B service business. So wherein I am taking care of all ceramic, metallic and polymeric processing units, wherein I am treating those components and making its life double or triple. So that if something is lasting for say 6 months, I am making that life to a year or so.
The elections are around the corner. What will be the issue that will decide your vote?
I think more support, a little more support. I think we are already getting a lot of support. There are a lot of incubators already, and some more financial aid through the government schemes, maybe with or without some collaterals, but easy to get it.
I'm into a deep tech. I require MIDC area, and wherein the rents are quite higher. So if at all in that domain government help comes in whatever way, like making a rate little bit cheaper for a starting or budding entrepreneurs, it will be a great help, I think.
Even in our case, the agriculture university fees and research institute fees are very high. So for any startup company to submit such high amount, so it's really impossible. So if we are getting some subsidies related to, we know that we have done a genuine research, our products are having excellent results. But another hurdle we have to cross is that related to the getting certification and licensing, which is the toughest part in our case, because lot of fees is being involved. So if we are getting something subsidy or something like that in that case, so it will be quite easier, because quite easier for any startup company who is working in the agriculture sector.
Defending the Himalayan frontier in Ladakh means deploying heavy weapons in tiny posts, often bunkers, made of rock fortifications at impossibly high altitudes. Video has emerged of Indian Army Jawans deployed in Kargil Dras Batalik sector of Ladakh, lugging up an air defense gun weighing more than a ton to an altitude of more than 17,000 feet. The gun, used to target Pakistani posts along the line of control, is too heavy to be heli-lifted at those altitudes, which is why nothing replaces the physical strength, stamina and determination of the Indian Army in lugging up the weapon up near vertical surfaces to get to the post where it is assembled and made ready for action. Meanwhile, heavy snowfall has been recorded in Jammu and Kashmir, and there is thick blanket of snow in Sonmarg and Ganderbal, announcing the arrival of the winters in the northern region. That's all the time that we have in this edition. News and update continue here on NDTV. Stay tuned.